everybody. This is part two, and I want to keep talking about my ideas. I know that it's not going to be utopia. Relationships take work. There's going to be many days where the person is not going to want to come home and be all super cuddly and lovey-dovey. You might have this little attitude. Things might have gone wrong at work. Who knows? But at the end of the day, he would give me the security that he loves me, and he may not want to show it or have the capacity to show it every day. But at the end of the day, I know he's there for me and I'm there for him. And he would not put me in a situation where I'm like, Harpo, who this woman? I'm not doing that. I have reached a point in my emotional maturity where I'm not willing to get in that type of conundrum. Person would be man enough to do certain things so that I don't have to go through a cell phone and unlock the phone and find a text message that shouldn't have been sent, or go on a Facebook account and read a message to another girl that never should have been written in the first place, or find a message in find a number in the pocket when I'm doing laundry. Don't try me like that, and I won't try you like that. That's how I think. I'm not resulting to stomping somebody in the street or breaking a wine glass over a girl's head. Don't even put me in that situation. If you can't definitively choose me, don't be in my life. That's just the way it goes. I'm not asking anybody for a ring on site, but if you're involved with me, if you make a decision to be a part of my life, it's no okay, you bought the dress today and you wore it to the cocktail party last night and tomorrow you want to return it because now you're bored with the dress. If you're playing with the lovely Miss Dime, you're playing for keeps. This is if you're involved with me, it's not going to be no casual side booty type of situation. This is a long-term investment. If you can't make that, don't even play it, because I'm not in business to play around. I'm a more serious person when it comes to that. If you want a casual, no strings attached, I don't have to answer to anybody. Don't be questioning me about my whereabouts. You're not my PO type of situation. Then don't be involved. Everybody has to be accountable to somebody about their whereabouts. And it's just responsible to let people know where you are. It's not about checking in with anybody. If something happened to you, if I have to report you missing or you got sick somewhere, I would want to know where you are. It's not so that I can keep tabs on you, because if I chose well, which I think I will, I'm not going to have to worry about that. I wouldn't care if the man was in a club with a room full of women. I would know that my husband or my boyfriend or my significant other would be coming home to me. It wouldn't matter how many pretty women are in the room. I'm not going to have delusions as if I'm the only pretty woman in the world, and the person will never look and will never see something that they're attracted to. But I would just hope that the person would have enough self-control and would realize what we have is special, and you just can't get that on the street. And the person would recognize that although I like nice things, and I'm not going to perpetrate like I don't, you can't buy my affection. My affection is not on eBay, even though I spend a considerable amount of money on there because I like to shop. But you can't buy your way into my heart. Things like spending the time, giving me a passionate kiss, hugging me, doing things with me as a couple, even though you might hate SpongeBob, sitting there and watching it with me because you love me so much. Those are the things that mean something to me. If you can buy me $100 a plate dinner at a 5-star restaurant, by all means, I will get all dressed up in my LBD little black dress and do my little smoky eye and all my makeup and get done up, all for you, so you can beam and be walking with your chest stuck out, saying that's mine. Lust after it all you want, but she's coming home to me. I don't mind getting all dolled up and going, but the point is that you in order to win my heart, you don't have to do those things. I am just as content with going to KFC and getting a family value meal and eating it like it was filet mignon and creme brulee and crab imperial. And that doesn't mean that I have low standards or low expectations. It means you don't have to spend a lot of money to satisfy me. I'm not gonna get excited because somebody brought me a new pair of shoes. That's what going to work every day, having a job, getting off my tail and doing something with my life is for. I'm not in business to have a sugar daddy, because nothing in this world is free except Jesus. So I really think that people's priorities are misplaced, and I guess my point is that people can sow their oats. I'm all for people finding out what they like, having their no strings attached situation, and doing their thing. Get your swerve on. Go out there and live it up. Do you. But don't do you at my expense. Don't have me making all these life plans and life dreams and imagining the wedding dress in my mind, and it's nowhere near on yours. If you know that somebody's feelings are stronger for you than your feelings are for that person, you have an obligation to be like, well, you're a wonderful person, but I'm not feeling the same way. I'm sure you will find somebody who will love, honor, and respect you, but I'm just not that person. But there are a lot of people who would see a person who cares for them, and they would take full advantage of that person's feelings, and they don't care how bad they step on a person. This is how B's and a-holes get created. Those people aren't born that way. People end up making them that way because they open their heart up to somebody, and rather than the person being an adult and just saying how they feel, they wanted to ride the ride as long as they could and then get off of it when they got tired. Just be an adult. I'm nobody's community service project, or you don't have to hold my hand. It would hurt me more to be in a situation with somebody who does not love me and I find out, than somebody being clear from the beginning. I don't want a serious relationship. I'm just doing my thing right now. I can respect that. I'd be like, player on player, what's up? Do your thing. But I will not have a respect for a snake in the grass who was not genuine to begin with and had meant me no earthly good. That's when you start seeing set it off, Miss Dime. I'm not going to set it off just to set it off. When I set it off, there's a purpose. But people want to try to pretend like because a woman, especially a woman of color, sets it off when a person has done wrong. My gosh. I knew it, I knew it, I knew it. That woman is an angry black woman. No, sorry, Charlie. That person is not an angry black woman. That person was deceived, lied to, and the person connived their way into their life. And the person is well within their right to be upset. And the same thing goes for a man. They're not psycho. They're not emotionally unstable. The person just lied. And to me, the worst thing you could do to me is lie and cheat and steal. I just can't tolerate none of that in my life. I mean, be honest, be 100, because the truth is eventually going to come out. And I don't need to waste 1 nanosecond of my time loving somebody who does not love me, because there, as a special person told me, it's a pot for every lid. And I do believe that God is preparing somebody so special for me that the blessings will just rain down and the person will be beyond my wildest dreams and fantasies. I just want those of you that are in a relationship, love hard. Don't be afraid to let your guard down and show a person how much you can love them. So many people feel that that is weak and that's subservient and don't value that. What is wrong with your self-esteem that you feel that you can't put yourself out there, or that person can't put themselves out there? Nothing is wrong with loving a person as much as you possibly can and striving to be the best partner you can be. Losing your identity in a person, that's a problem. But displaying to a person that I love you and I'm here with you and I'll walk through fire with you, there's nothing wrong with displaying that. And so many people let messy friends and meddling parents and other people out in the community tear them apart. But the Bible says what God has put together, let no man tear asunder. Don't quote me, it might not be the exact verse, but it goes something like that. And I think that when two people come together and God is involved, they're one flesh. And that means unity and no division, and can't nobody say anything that's, gonna convince me against the person that I chose. I don't care if it's my own flesh and blood. That's just how strongly I feel about it. Some people will let outside influences change the nature of their relationship. People, don't talk your business to everybody and keep people out of your business and stay out of other people's, unless it's a situation of domestic violence or drugs and alcohol. And people, don't be envious of where somebody is in a relationship, because you never know what happens behind closed doors. Well, this video is getting long too. I won't be able to edit these two because they're coming up on the time, that the cutoff time. But I hope you all will enjoy it. Take care. Be blessed. Bye bye.